Lord. All right, so we are making a push for Eugene. It's Eugene or bust. Oh goodness. Well, your cup is back there, as we know. Yeah. All right. Whew, just want to wake myself up. Here's a road trip, friends. If you're sensitive to jalapenos, if you know what I mean, don't eat them.
On the road.
On the road. Boy, they have a little speakers. I can't believe all these cars parked. See, this is new to me. All these cars parked on the side coming into a rest area. They're usually parked in the rest area. I've never.
That's because these guys are like been here.
This is what.
Like some of these guys, they're probably taking a nap. Driving.
Yeah. I guess I should have got a little video of that, but I wasn't thinking. So I have seen videos where people are talking about those that are living in rest areas. And I didn't quite understand it, but that is probably how it's happening. You traveled across the country for a couple of years. Did you see that? Where it appeared like that back there?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to anybody else like that.
All right. Well,
I didn't know anything about van life or anything like that until we came back to Oregon. And when me and Belly, before we got the RV, we had to go back down to Texas. And we were just in the Durango and we bought a tent.
Yeah.
We just camped.
Yes.
All the way down. We were in Brownsville. I think it was Brownsville, right outside of Lubbock, Texas. And they have free camping there. You could stay for like.
Oh, I remember you telling me.
Yeah, some of them are 3 nights. Some of them are like a week or so. We just had our tent and then somebody like drove by and was like chatted up and they were like, "Oh, are you guys part of that van life thing?" And we're like, "What? What is that?"
You should have known a little bit from me.
No, I didn't. Okay. I don't believe you even talked about it.
We've already been to Quartzsite. Remember you met us
at Quartzsite?
But
I don't know if I know. Yeah.
Didn't know then.
No, you were just traveling in like your RV. You weren't van lifing.
My thought I was going to be. That's what I'll tell you that in a minute.
But we didn't know.
You didn't know?
We didn't know what that was. We were like, "What are you talking about?"
Can you plug me in?
But yeah. Here's oh shit. Can you be a little closer?
There we go. Now it's back on.
But yeah.
Well,
like, no, we're just down here for a trip.
Well, that's interesting.
But then that's when we start talking about it. Because then on our way back, we were getting all these ideas. Like, we could buy an old, like, van and, like, cut the engine part out of it and make a wall there and just make it, like, a towable, make it a little house. Tow it behind the Durango. And then we were going to, like, get the wood and lumber to build out inside the Durango. Because then we started looking at stuff when the guy explained what it was. We were like, "Oh, you can do that? Well, yeah."
You could, depending on how much comfort you want, it can be done in anything. People do it in cars.
I can't do it.
I don't want to do it in a car. It's so common people do it in a SUV, especially a bigger SUV like this. But would I want to live in it? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Does he know I'm here?
I don't know.
Well, he's supposed to. But you can't
If
count
you
on it.
can't see their mirrors, they can't see you. That's the rule to live by.
Stay alive by.
Well, as best as you can, you know.
Yes.
You know,
Is that a snowplow?
it looks like
Where are you headed, buddy? Probably going off at San Am. Could be going down south. I haven't looked. I don't even want to look and see what the border looks like as far as the snow. Oh, I can't look. I can't.
that was a weird situation.
What was it?
So there was 2 cops. Oh, I bet you he was pulled over from right there. You know, that's somebody else got somebody else. Man, the cops are I think 2 cops inside when you were in the restroom at the restroom.
Really?
2 cops were in there.
Okay.
So that guy, there's 2 cops. They had a young man sitting on the hood of one of their vehicles.
Yeah.
There was not another vehicle, like no, not a pulled over vehicle.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, interesting.
Maybe it was somebody on I-5 walking.
Walking, I don't know, but there was 2 cop cars there. So what?
Uh huh. Huh. But that size of vehicle right there, it's basically you're just going to sleep in it. You could certainly set up a kitchen in it and a bed for 2.
So I watched a video of a guy who had the Mercedes Benz, and so do some digging, do some research on Mercedes vans catching fire.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, it is a problem. Yeah, and they do not. So this guy, he had a Mercedes van, and he started smelling something, and he was able to act quickly. He had a fire starter under the hood
Uh-huh.
and the engine, and he was able to act quickly, get his dogs out and his wife, and was able to put it out. Extinguisher and water. He was able to catch it quick.
Okay.
But that kind of screwed him
Oh.
because then he had to go through this whole bunch of rigmarole with Mercedes and with Mercedes USA and his insurance. So he ended up actually losing all that money out.
Oh my God.
Again, yeah. It's quite an interesting little story he had to go through. Ended up, yeah, they did not do him right. So the moral of the story is, get your animals out, get your loved ones out. Hopefully you have all your paperwork that's important handy for emergencies like that, and just let it burn.
Yeah.
So they can total it out. And that's what happened to pretty much everybody else. They weren't able to, save the van. Because you think, I'm going to save the van, it's my own, But in the long run, it screwed him because they screwed him.
Well, and they will. So there's a woman, her name is Liz Amazing, and she is actually very amazing. She is someone who, she travels. She's full-time, probably 60-ish-year-old lady, and she helps people get replacements, their money refunded. I mean, she works aggressively. She has a monster-sized channel, and so people watch her. And they pay attention to what Liz says about, especially these high-end manufacturers who their vehicles, their RVs are crap.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just crap. They fall apart. They catch fire.
Yeah.
Things happen to them. And so I'll tell you, when she brings light, when she sheds light on an RV, it's not good. That's what her whole channel is. People who are having struggles with RV dealerships, and how she helps them figure out what to do and how to get what they deserve. There's people, they've paid $500,000 for the very high end ones, and they still have crap problems.
Yep.
So, I saw one that was $250,000 that she was working with, and there's a gap between this one. It's like their RV, this high end RV, was not built out correct. I mean, not an inch, 2 inch gap.
This should not be awesome.
No,
What
and
are those ones that the space something? Oh, I can't remember what they're called. But you need a big rig
yes,
to haul it,
yes.
and then Billy remembers what they're called. These people that we follow, they have that. They are called Switch It Up. Oh, I really like them. They're older, and they clearly had money to begin with.
Yeah.
But they have a huge channel,
Mhm.
and they do a lot of really good things. And I just really like them. They got a lot of good energy. You know, they're good people. And even though you can tell they're uppity and their like house is probably literally a $500,000 setup, it's like they're not like, you know, they're like real people.
Those kind of people, you know, those rigs are down at Quartzsite, right next
Yeah.
to, you know, people that have a 1985,
Yeah.
whatever, and they mingle and they talk and they sit around the campfire together.
Anyway, I can't remember what their trailer, because it's custom built out. Everything is designed how what they go through with the designer, production people.
Boy, when you can
And
do that,
they build what fits your needs down to the weight. You know, it's pretty cool.
So there's a really cool one that I saw on Snow and Kurt's channel, and when they were in West Africa. Well, I've seen them around Snow and Kurt many times because you know they're traveling almost the same route in the world that Snow and Kurt are, and especially when they were in Africa. And when they were in West Africa, they had it's huge. First of all, it looks like this 18-wheeler to a degree, like the box. It just reminds me, and but it's one unit. It's a one unit thing. It's not a class A. It's not a class C. It's a B plus, maybe a C plus. Excuse me, maybe what's called a super C, something. But it's more than that because it's like probably 3 feet off the ground. 4 or 5 feet off the ground.
Oh, 4 or 5 feet off.
Well, maybe not 5. How tall are you? 5.
I'm 5'2".
5'2". I'll bet it's 5 feet off the ground, the undercarriage, because you have to go a pretty good sized ladder to get up in it. Maybe not quite that. Maybe 4 feet.
Overland.
Yes, it's an overlander.
Yes, I've seen those.
Yes,
and it's like built like tank tough.
Tank tough.
Yeah, I want one of those.
It would be kind of hard for people to break into in the middle of the night too.
Yeah, they ain't breaking into that.
I would feel very safe in almost anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
except where they have rocket
I
launchers.
watched one of those. They are not cheap.
No, they're not. Do you want to check with Billy and see where he's at? And that we're getting, we're 20 miles, maybe not that. There's the Coburg Hills. Start at the Coburgs. I wonder what those hills are called. I really would like to look at a map that topography of this valley. I love topography. I remember I took a map class in high school and I hated it.
Yeah.
But I hated high school, so why would I like a map class?
I think he's still out of
Priscilla and Kelly's?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to take you there or home? I mean,
yeah, whatever.
because the whole gate issue.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So just call Priscilla. I don't think she's on my live. I did say that I was going to tell them about see, what are these hills? Oh, there's snow back there.
Hello? How much longer are you going to be there? We're about 20 minutes away from Eugene. Should I just have her bring me to you?
Because I'll go off of here.
Yeah?
Okay. See you in a little bit. It is so hard, I'm sure, when he has only 2 days off now. I mean, I know he says he likes this,
He does, but he gets tired and grumpy
yeah. He's somebody who needs a day of being
of doing absolutely nothing.
Yes. It's just what do you
Like
call it?
one day,
Constitution.
yeah, one day he can do that, but he can't really do that more than a day.
No,
So it's nice for him to have a couple days to do things
and a day of
and
rest.
then a day of rest.
Yeah. So when he bitches about a 3-day weekend, says he hates them. So those are the Coburg Hills. I wonder how this all connects. Those probably have other names, by the way. They're just called the Coburg Hills.
Well, there's that one that's Mount Tom,
yes,
and I mean, but they're all part of are they,
of one unit of
yeah.
hills. I'm going to find that out. I want to know what these hills are and how they connect, or if there's like a place where it stops and then there's a new set of mountains. I'm feeling a little tired now.
I know.
There was a lot of adrenaline early in the day, and no coffee. I should have got a coffee. I'll probably, if there's a coffee drive-through, I'll get a coffee. I mean, I would love to have a ranch, a farm,
A little mini farm.
a little mini farm.
You need a mini farm because women who are going through menopause, they need many horses, many cows,
Mini ones.
many pods. I know, many pods.
And little mini ones.
Yes.
But I mean, if you think of the trade-off of traveling for a period of time, knowing that maybe you're going to bank whatever money that you're making for this, this period of time, because, people, generally speaking, people have to work unless they're on Social Security or they're independently wealthy. And so you do some kind of money at it. So you're banking some money that you could eventually, say 5 years, you're going to just go travel, not worry about one day to the next. Which way are you going to turn, left or right? I think a channel called Left or Right would be a great channel name for a true traveling channel. Left or right. And, or which way? Something, something very specific to that, just you don't, unless you have a plan, like you want to go to Yellowstone or you want to go to Mount whatever. See, look at those mountains that go back in there. It's just interesting to me. Is it weird as you get older, some of the things that you become interested in that you never thought in a million years you'd think twice about?
Yeah.
News.
History.
I
hated history. Now I love it.
Oh, I know.
Ever since I've grown up.
Yeah.
I did not like it when I had to go to school.
Nope.
My sister loved it. I was terrible.
Me too. I had no attention for it. It's like, why would we have to learn?
Why do I need to know that?
It's called history for a reason, people.
Yeah. That was my. Now I can't get enough. I'd love to go to South Carolina.
How come? Oh,
Charleston, just all the there.
Yes.
We were so close. We were right there.
Right
where I wanted to go.
Open for the popos. Yeah, no, that would be great. I wanted to also, go to all the New England states.
There's this little town. I think it might be state, and it oh, I can't remember the name of it, but it is like, oh, it's Sleepy Hollow. And they for Halloween,
Yep.
it is completely the whole little town is made up around this Sleepy Hollow thing.
That would be so
And it is
fun.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then all the little Christmas arcade villages
Yep.
that some of these towns over there on the East Coast set up.
Yeah.
I don't want to live over there on the East Coast by any means, but I would like to.
It's part of your country.
And it's got a lot of history over there because that's where where they first came over. So there's all the forts.
Yeah.
And
The whole thing, it's like, wow, what I wouldn't give to go back in time.
yeah.
Time. History would be a major, like now thinking of it, is it 1 mile or just going back in time and doing history as a major. There's so many things you can go forward and use that for. I'm not sure all of the things, but I'm sure there are. I wonder if they figured out what's wrong with the car.
Well, he took the starter out yesterday. Assuming they're putting it back in today. I don't.
There's a nice little veto. I just don't know how. So obviously they have a camera in back, and so it just seems so weird.
Oh, that's towing that thing like nothing. You can't even tell. So
I know.
it follows it like it follows it on.
You're just not, generally speaking, backing up.
Yeah, no, you're not going to back up with that. You can't back up.
And that's not one of the big ones either. That's.
But you can't back up with those towables. And it's not that big a deal to unhook it. If you get in a situation where you need to back up to get out of somewhere, you just unhook it. And then you figure it out. You drive the little vehicle out of there and then you back up.
Right. So now we're headed west, going to the coast. No, I'm going to my little sister's house to drop off my niece-in-law to my nephew because he's over helping his other aunt, my sister's husband, fix their car. That police officer? I think that was. But I'm not.
Some sort of Leo.
There's a Leo.
Some sort of Leo.
If he's not after me, I'm okay. So we may lose.
You don't want to be driving like that to this area.
Yeah.
This is school. What time is it?
Oh, is there school?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It is 3:10.
Lights are not flashing.
Okay. But I've been down this road many times in my life, and I don't believe I've ever paid attention and noticed that's grade school. Clearly a grade school, probably. Is that that's West Lynn or
Central Lynn?
Central Lynn is what I'm.
Junior high and high school.
Oh wow! I've never. Yeah. Well, I got lost. Okay, so little background on this road. My last trip up to Portland, I came the back way because why would I go out to I-5 if I don't have to for a while? So I came up Highway 99. Somewhere I was heading the opposite direction. And I had to pull over. I wasn't too far off, maybe 10 miles. I wasn't too far off. I had to pull over, and across the street was a what, are we in Halsey?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I had to pull over and yell across the street to the road worker, which way to I-5?
Oh, right. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, for gosh sakes. And that little bar right there, Annette and I she was with me, and I don't know if we were going to my house and say, because it was just her and I. The kids were not with us. William and Jennifer were not with us. And I got a flat tire right about near there. And so we went in that bar and had, a drink, made friends. Somebody came and helped us change the tire. But yeah, it's just a little hole in the wall bar. So there's a train. We are in Halsey. We're headed to Highway 99 West. And Highway 99 West. And then we're going to go south on it. It just depicts the side. There's two 99s. 99 East goes towards the coast. 99 West runs parallel with I-5. That's another trip, Peggy, right there. There's another trip that I would love to take. I would love to do the whole Highway 99 from one tip of Oregon to the other tip of Oregon.
Does it go all the way down?
Highway 99 was here before there was I-5.
It's going to stop somewhere.
Unless they killed it at some point and blocked it off to force people out to I-5. Highway 99 goes, and Annette and I did that one time also. Salem, we kind of got ourselves lost, but there was no reason not to. We found our way. I mean, you look for the sun, okay? Where's the sun?
I don't get lost very easily.
I don't either.
I pretty much know where I am.
But
all the time.
We were not paying attention. And we were in some little town I never even heard of. And guess what I did not have with me? And this is long before there were cell phones. And I didn't have a map with me. And so after that, I started carrying, generally speaking, a map in my glove box, an Oregon map. And in the RV, I got a atlas.
Oh yeah, it runs all the way.
Yeah.
Still.
But there's little nooks and crannies you gotta watch out for.
So, okay, I guess that's kind of funny. I never realized. No, that's 101.
That is called, I can't see the name. Oh, well. And I love that building right there. Okay, so we're going to make a left and go to Junction City. So it's Halsey, Harrisburg, Junction City.
They finally redid the road here.
Yeah, it's nice. Much better. This is a very little town, speed limit 20. And this little town will catch up. That's the high school, I think.
I think this is the elementary.
Okay.
Yep, elementary.
Oh, yeah, because that was junior high and high school back there. Halsey is not a little town I don't think I would want to live in. Maybe on the outskirts.
I would live here.
That used to, I've been in that when it was an active antique store.
It's actually a cute little, this is it. There ain't nothing here. It's this and then a couple, like 3 streets that way.
Yeah.
Of residential.
And that way.
And then that's kind of residential, but a little bit more industrial.
Yeah.
Old industry.
Yes, old industry. Well, seed industry is big.
Yeah, that's what's here. And then there's a cute little park up here.
Yep.
But I was considering moving here when I was doing water treatment to do work for the county here.
Well, that would make perfect sense when you were going to school.
Yeah.
Especially.
It's a nice park.
Yes, they've actually upgraded that park.
The best thing that they did is they just finished this because all the way through town it was dun 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 dun.
I know.
Yeah. Now it's nice and smooth until you get up here.
Well, maybe eventually the county will maybe do something.
But hey, right through town is really nice.
Yeah.
And it was like that for a long time.
So Harrisburg also does a light festival, a light show. Harrisburg, Junction City, Coburg, and Veneta. I'm sure Albany does one, but as far as the ones that we're closer, close to, Harrisburg, Coburg, Veneta, Junction City. I think next year I'm going to be way more prepared because I want to go upriver to the boat parade. Really, and then the festivity. Oh, they are swerving. The festivities, because there was more that happened. I just knew about the tree lighting.
Yeah.
Oops. Come back. So there's a lot of history, is what I'm saying, on this road. And you can't get more like off back road. I mean, it's a main road. I mean, look at all the it's like 3:00 in the afternoon, 3:30. Yeah. I imagine there's a lot of people who work for Corvallis that live in this area, but don't want to live in town at all. Corvallis is not that far. I think what I did, you know what? My mistake, I think I went to the left because I ended up on the road.
When you were in Junction City, did you go left right into the Safeway?
I think I went left and I didn't go right. Yes, that's what I did. Because I was like, what? This does not look like where I'm supposed to be. I'm not seeing Halsey. I'm not seeing Harrisburg. Anyways, lesson learned. My mom said the worst mistake they ever made as a family was leaving Veneta. Yes. As a family, worst mistake. Linda did never adjusted to being in town. But then had they not bought that house on Kelso Road, she would have never met Larry. I mean, so it all had to happen the way it happened. Nothing significant.
Well, did she say why? What made her feel that way?
Well, so I know that they were heavily involved in the community out there. Now they were heavily involved in the Irving community here in town, which was considered a little community. Irving is listed like Santa Clara Irving. And so, anyway, they had great friends out there. My mom was a Girl Scout leader. I can't even picture it. I wasn't even born. Cannot picture my mom as a Girl Scout leader. And so something about, I don't know what made her do it, but in order to make a heart on the wall, she painted it red, the whole wall, for Valentine's Day. My older sisters always had parties. There was always fun things going on. And they do hillbilly parties. Oh, you would have loved that out there. That whole scene of Veneta, Elmira time, bear hunting, or Gary Pierce, which was my sister Linda's boyfriend. He was a little bit older than her, but he came to the house. He had hit a bear. He had a bear on the hood of his car, or maybe it was in the back of the car. There was apparently quite a bit of blood all over the place. And so he came and showed it to my dad. Of course, Dad had to see the dead bear.
Yeah.
And I know that there was some form of church. My parents, and I don't know if my dad went. So there's an old cemetery, Loper. I think that's the Loper Cemetery. I don't know. I think my dad went some, maybe, but I know my mother went to church, and I don't remember which church it was. Oh, I think it was, so we were all baptized as Lutherans, which is Hello? It's still there. So my mom was she worked in what was called at the time. Have you ever heard Ready to Wear? There was a movie actually called Ready to Wear. It's anyways. My mom worked in very fancy women's clothes called and a particular type of clothing called women's better ready to wear. And she dressed in the suits. She wore the makeup. She had the beautiful natural long red nails, the big hair, the high heeled shoes. And that was but she could, she was very comfortable like that. And she was basically told, and jewelry. Oh God, my mother was a jewelry maniac, and never expensive stuff, just costume jewelry, but gaudy, and it looked right on her. Okay, so the gaudy jewelry looked right on my mom, and so, anyways, she was told by, well, I don't know if it was the Baptist church or if it was the Lutheran church, she needed to stop with so much makeup, jewelry.
Well,
Yes, she was told, that it was not.
sounds like Southern Baptist.
I know, that's what I was thinking. It was,
Toll free. Nope. Answer toll free.
nope. So we are now in Harrisburg. Maybe it's Harrisburg, Coburg. Harrisburg, Coburg, and I'm pretty sure the other place too. They do the Christmas parade.
Junction City.
Well, Junction City, yes, but the three little towns, Coburg, Harrisburg, and what was the other one we came through? Halsey. I'm going to check and see, does Halsey do a Christmas parade? But anyways, we've been to this one, the Harrisburg one.
Halsey is
No, not Halsey. We came through
Halsey.
Okay, so it's just Harrisburg, Coburg, and Junction City traditionally, but now Veneta is in on it too. And Veneta's,
Oh, this is Lynn County as well.
Yeah. I think part of this town is in Lane County, but it's across the bridge. But anyways, I like this little town. I've always liked Harrisburg. But Coburg is like the town, I think. I love Coburg. But it is, to buy a house in Coburg, yes, it is. It's an arm, two legs, and then you better be ready to peel something off of your spouse because you're not gonna. So the cottages there are very spendy. Look at that old salt box house.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been here since the late 1800s, guaranteed, like 1895.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yep, this is where we would go down. These were not here. And we would go down on the river and watch the fireworks.
Yeah.
And there was
still have the fireworks here in the summer.
Yep.
Yeah, 4th of July. I haven't yet been to the ones here yet.
It would be really, I would love to come again someday, but our dogs are so terrified. I mean, I wouldn't bring my dog.
My dog doesn't.
There's going to be no fireworks with dogs. And I've started feeling guilty about fireworks, that I love fireworks, because it really affects some people so horribly. Veterans.
Yes.
And I feel really bad about that. Bad enough that I don't, I'm not like horribly against that they don't want them in the city limits. Other than, sparklers. But I grew up with them, and people brought their dogs, and they didn't seem upset.
Yeah, nobody ever really thought about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we always had our dogs when I was growing. When I was a little kid, never even heard of anybody having a sensitivity to fireworks.
I know, me
It just
neither.
seemed everybody was up late with all their animals and family, and everybody is outside lining the streets.
Yes. I remember
This
when
has changed a lot over the years. I don't know what happened.
you've met my nieces, Alice. You've met Allison, correctly?
Yes.
Okay. So one year, Linda and Larry were down here for my dad's birthday, 4th of July. And Allison and Debbie were super little, like maybe 1 and 3. I think they're 2 years, maybe they're only a year apart, 1 and 2. Anyways, they were that little. And they were terrified. But their mom and dad just covered them with blankets, and
You tell them, go sit in the back seat of the car.
you're going to be fine. Nobody's coming.
You're scared, go get in the car.
Yes. We did not. So we could talk about real quickly what we survived. We survived fireworks,
No seatbelts.
no seatbelts. I stood right here beside my mother, and she would just go like this.
Oh, yeah. Mom with seatbelt.
Yep, mother was the seatbelt. She let me stand by her all the time. Priscilla said the same thing. Mom used to let her stand there. This is beautiful agriculture country. We do have, our valley is a ton of agriculture. That's one of the things I love. What I love about our state is the land.
Oh, yeah.
Stops there. I love the agriculture here. But anyways, so survived the mom seatbelt. That's a bus. Survived.
Being home alone.
Oh, yeah. I never was, because Chrissy and Grandma live with us, my aunt and grandma. But most kids were latchkey kids that I knew. Link Lane. I have Lori. I have to tell Lori. She's been wanting a new sign.
Oh, my God.
That's the one we got was up in Eugene. You'd clear down a ditch.
That's what you do.
And so anyways, I don't think anybody's on here right now. So, yeah, it just, and then let's see what else we survived. Somebody has done a whole video on this.
Sure. Oh, yeah. And every one of them, I'm like, yep. Drink out of a water hose.
Yes. And yes.
We'd be gone all day.
Oh,
all day.
Not being home until the light come on.
Yeah, lights come on. You better hurry and get your ass in the house.
Yes. But they did not worry.
But it didn't matter if you went and ate somewhere else at somebody else's house. You just did.
Right.
You just had to ask their parents.
Yes. Yeah.
So can they come in and eat with us? Yeah.
Did you eat? I wonder if you ever ate peanut sauce when you were a little kid.
Peanut sauce?
I survived peanuts, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
peanuts.
I love peanuts to this day.
Yeah. I like salted peanuts.
I love peanut butter, any kind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. I prefer cashews. As far as just eating a nut, it'll always be cashews. Except bathroom things. Speaking of that, so when we came back from California, Richard and I by ourselves, when we were down there with to see his aunt, and we were down there for 2 weeks, and we came back, and so we were somewhere in the valley area where they grow pistachios, and we stopped at a pistachio farm stand right by the farm, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And we got some couple different flavors.
I love pistachio.
He's having a good time.
He always does.
Yep.
Always does.
I hear people, comment about how he's always very happy.
Yep.
So I had to have spicy pistachios.
Oh, I've never had spicy, but I've had salt and pepper pistachios. Ooh. And they are good. I love pistachios.
Just quickly, as for a small town, that has a lot of things going for it, Junction City does. It's got grade school, junior high, high school.
Yeah.
It's got a Walmart within 5 miles.
Yeah.
It's
Goes
got
to a bigger town, but it's
Yes.
small, still,
completely separate.
but not like a one horse town. There's
No.
4 lanes going down
Yeah,
The
there's
middle.
there's 4 lanes going through town
and 2 stoplights.
and 2
Oh, wait.
stoplights. There's about
3.
4.
Actually, there's 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, there might be one more up there. There's 4.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
And
Post office,
post office,
DMV.
DMV. Yes, I always come to this DMV when
I do too, but
Do you know what Oregon passed a law about DMV?
you have to make an appointment at this one now.
They're allowing when it's a small town, they're not allowing outsiders
Oh, from out of town.
from out of town to come. Okay, there we go. Your browser has lost connection. I think it's back on. Okay, would you do me a favor and hit end?